All right, guys. So let's talk about refeeds in this video. We've talked about them previously, but I really want to get into them in this video, okay? A lot of misconceptions, lots of judgments, lots of he said, she said, lots of different science material and this and that. And I'm going to tell you the truth from an actualist, a realist, somebody that's done it for over a decade, and tell you my thoughts on refeeds and the science that I have studied from the masters. That's right. So that I studied from the experts, and I will let you know what my experience is with refeeds and my personal opinion. So, a refeed, what is it? A refeed is not a cheat day. It is a day or a string of days, 1 to 3 days, depending on what's going on. Could be a week, but a week is more like a full diet break. But that's what it is. It's a 1-day diet break, basically. And so what this does, right, refills glycogen, has the fullness in the muscles, makes you feel better, have better workouts, better sexually, better mind focus, and you get to have more food, which is always a great thing when you've been dieting for a long time. You can do 2 consecutive refeeds. You can do 1 day on, 2 days off. You can do 1 day on, 4 days off. There's all different types of ways that you can design it, depending on your personality and what you prefer. You can also finagle them or schedule them around your heavier workouts. So if you would like, you could probably have a refeed before a day where you're going to be going pretty heavy in the gym, or before a big workout. It's really going to help. I like to do mine usually on rest days. That way I can kind of recover from the day before, and then the next day I'll have a better workout because I'll have more energy from that refeed. Get it? Got it? Good. But yeah, that's basically what a refeed is. And so those are all the pros, which basically they're basically all pros to that, depending on. So I would say those are physiological pros, but for me, in my opinion, I have psychological cons, things that I just don't like about it mentally. Okay, let's go through these. Because for me, I don't like, we talked about this before, I don't like easy days, right? I don't like going light on the cardio. I don't like not going to the gym. I don't like my weight going up, because for me, when I have a refeed, my weight goes up anywhere from 2.5 to 5 pounds that next day. So I have to wait for my body it takes a while for my body to process this food, because when you're super lean, again, your body holds on to the nutrients a little bit longer. So it takes about 2 days for it to fully get out of my digestive system. About 2 days for me to be not to be in a deficit again, but just to get it out of my system and not feel full. I don't like them because they make me feel bogged down, right? Because I tend to have more fiber, because the carbs that I like, the sweet potatoes and the oatmeal, is more carbs and more fiber. So it allows me to go to the bathroom, get that cleaned out my system, and it just takes a while, and I really don't like that. A lot of us are in a rush to get to our goal, which is fine, but I would say for me, they are necessary, right? Because without refeeds, the water weight is crazy. My body, like when I get lean, like under 15%, my body does not like just straight cut calories. My body physiologically needs the refeed. It won't, my body doesn't function and operate correctly if I just go in a straight deficit when I'm already lean. If I'm fatter, that's a whole different story. But I actually need the refeeds. So everybody's body is different. So we're just talking about my body right now. So, but that's just the con. It's gonna make the diet take a little bit longer. The weight loss is gonna be a little bit slower, but this is the best way. You can actually work on your lean body mass. Lift heavier. Get more reps in, more sets while you have the energy from your refeed. And it's just that simple, man. All right, so these are pretty much like my personal pros and cons with refeeds. All right, guys, so recap: positives, all the energy you can get from the physical, you're getting it from a refeed. Negatives: it's going to take a little bit longer for the weight to come off. I don't like easy days. I don't like waiting. It makes dieting like it's going to take long. But when you get back into that deficit, for me, the weight just shoots down. All right. So I hope that kind of cleared up the whole refeed thing and what people feel about it. Always, consult a physician before doing this stuff. And having a nice body and working out is totally about trial and error. All right, see what works, see what doesn't work. And you got to give it time, man. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.